Hello and welcome to another free-to-play episode of Fire Emblem The Blazing Sword. Today we'll be doing chapter 33, which is the final map. The final chapter. It says chapter 33 here, so I'm not sure what I'll do about the thumbnail. This is a rank we have. This, let me check once more, but yeah, this should be enough for A rank, which is great. That's not there. I need 450. 200, 300, 360, plus 90. Yeah, that'll be 450. So if I keep this rank, I should be able to get barely A rank. And now I can show you the weapons I have. The remaining ones. I'll show you the units just because most of them are unused. And now I'll show you the convoy. There are quite a few of those. Killing. Still quite a few anima comes. I mean, I barely used him on Sonia's map for that mistake. That could have been different and may have used more weapons. I have 95 items in the convoy, and I could have the 100 if I send some items to the convoy. Yeah, like right now, if I were to have one slot free on every unit, I would have the 100 there. I mean, I could carry items with units that are not deployed, but yeah, that's the point. And there was still quite a few balls, yeah. So could have been different, maybe not. I don't know. If you don't care about the turn limit, you could maybe choose to get more experience on the previous paralogue. So yeah, I think I already saw those units. The convoy, everything. Well, did they show the things that weren't weapons? Because I'm not sure if I did that part. So now you see them all. If you bother, you can tell me how much money that is, but I don't mind. We're going to save and we'll try this map. We cannot check the map until we begin, so that's unfortunate. We could always use a guide for that, I guess. You know, I think you could have afforded that. Like, that would have been way better because that would make me sure I can send items to the convoy because there are droppable items, you know. Oops, I'll find that later. I guess this is like one of the few maps, if not the only map, in which you're going to see the story, because it's in the middle of... It's between the preparations and the map itself, unlike those other ones where the story is before preparations. Yeah, I mean, if we were to leave Hector alone to do all this, we would not beat this within the time limit. He should protect his son. He's level 20 tier 1. Okay, so the turn limit for this map is 8 turns, and then 2 turns for the second map. We should probably say state in case I want to not, in case I want to beat this within this attempt and don't, you know, have it to skip the story again. So, cap skill. You have a topable item, which means that I had to get the kill with someone that doesn't have full inventory. You'll double me with... You'll always double me, right? Like... I think so. That's not enough for a kill. What about this? That could be enough for a kill, and enough for me to die within one, so... You have pragmatic. I also don't want you to use these weapons. Like, I actually don't want you to use those weapons at all. So I did save state. This crit is not enough, but this one is with Aureola, so I should just get a crit with Aureola, right? No. That's not a crit. And obviously I will die. Okay, that's not Aureola. Also, I think I forgot that you have full inventories, so I cannot get the kill with you. Okay, this is worse than I thought. Any other way I could do something? I don't know. I literally don't know. Maybe I'll just rescue away and hope that you move. That's not great, but not the worst. Also, I think Athos had as well full inventory. I don't remember which of my units don't have full inventory. Nice, great. That's like really bad. Like actually really bad. What's your defense? 19. I don't think you'll die. I think you need to be rescued, yes, so I could enemy phase this guy. Yeah, let's say state. I can do that, like, that's two. At least for this version of the game. Like, the damage output on this guy is crazy. I have 22 defense. Again, I don't want to. I do not want to face him. You know, I was hoping for a crit. I'm not sure what to do about Hugh. Believe the best thing is just break this crit, and that way I don't need to worry anymore about you. Okay, for these, I can say use something and then break the crit. Is it 22? It's not too low. But obviously, it's not 100. Okay, here it is. You have the longbow, you don't have the longbow. The next door to open, I think, is this one. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Let me check. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then to the right hand side. I don't know, those enemies will move towards me, so let's just move up. Nice, great. Nice, great. I don't think you'll get double by that. You would have gotten double by that one because you have over 20 speed. Yeah, Aureola might wait a lot, but that's not to that point. Now you have 23 speed. Okay, so there's bolting. Thimbleverter, loose, and get spent. So what should I do? That's a choice, but I should be using Armats, Forblaze, Aureola, Durandals, Urkati, Manikati. And that's it. That's all the weapons I should be using, honestly. Well, let's say instead, because those crits were quite nice. So, who has the silence? You have the silence, you don't read. So I could give the silence to Canas, and then Canas could give that to Ben, and Ben could do silence. Okay, so what should I do? I can go up to here. Can I be rescue Hugh? I can be rescued with Hugh, so maybe I can no, because I want to get rid of this guy. What's your res? 28. Well, I save state, so just give you the berserk and the physic. Let me have that. I'll just give you the Excalibur. Yeah, do it from here. You'll go there and open that late next turn. I'll send these two to help me out. Silence. The Manicat is there to also help me. Meh. I should check if you can live or not. 51 attack power. And 41. So 41 is something you could leave, but not the 51 at the same time. So I'll probably need to kill you once. Talk. Okay, I want these units to be here for those enemies. I want these units to be here for those enemies. I want you to take care of those ones. So I guess I'm where I want to be. I am where I want to be. So fine, just be there. These units could help me against some enemies around here, probably, or against these ones. Against these ones might be better. Nice, dudes. Nice, great. Because of course you will also manage to achieve a 23 damage, even though you are only on one single map. Okay, that's good enough. Generic and deal with basilicus. And you have full inventory, you don't have full inventory. What do you do against basilicus? Yeah, no. Like, that doesn't feel good. You double and not against the Basilicus. What's your speed then? Building con 18 speed. You're 1 point sword. Guess I could wait for them. Not that bad. You don't have a ranged weapon, so I could I could enemy face this guy from range. Also, can you do something? You can do something. This something is better though. I did say state, so just over the grid, I guess. What do you do against that enemy that's not, you know, him? No, because I want to use the... Okay. Use the force blaze, get rid of this enemy. Nice grid. Now I might be able to enemy face that warrior, the silver bow warrior. What do you do? You die? I just want to open that so I could rescue away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, not a bad idea, but I just rather keep those things. What about from here? Well, first, can I take you with... Okay, I can only rescue you with Vector, so I can be as close as I want here. Which is... this tile, I think. Nice. You should now go and attack your brother. I'm not sure if you'll still get the support bonuses. But that should help maybe those ones and... Because you can double that one. Just have fire. You'll do a little damage. Lucius is here to help on this side. That's not so bad. But quite a few attacks for free. You, I still don't know exactly how I'm supposed to beat you. So I guess it's just Force Blaze and Aureola. That's also here. Okay, let's save state. This is turn 4. Yeah, turn 4. What do you do with the Manicati? Double effectiveness is a thing. What do you do against him? You should double, you don't double, you do 23. And I could rig a crit and beat him within one shot. So I might do that. What do you do against those ones then? I'm not sure why it was you've been able to do something. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, now how do I get you? How do I get you heal? Aureola, maybe? Forblaze? I mean, Forblaze does a lot. What do you do now with the Solcati? That seems reasonable. Those ones don't have a ranged weapon. Oh yeah, I need to do that. I need to give you a weapon. And I could also save state and make sure you crit or and such. Like, that's why I have save states. And just go here, go here. I'll give you this bow, and now I'll just crit with Solcati. I saved it for a reason. And I cannot do that because I don't think you can leave or dodge that one. And I may want you against those enemies instead. Oh yeah, I had to take the weapon first. So I had to move here, then... You know, the power of saves, of one single save state is really broken. Again, I had to move you first. It's 40%. Hey, 40% crit it should not take that long. Okay. We got more speed, the Regal Blade, Taste 8. What should I do about those? You're injured, so it's not like I want you to do combat. Also, you did have a weapon, so I kinda didn't want you to read. I guess you would not have beat him. So that's fine. You can go and attack for Blaze, and if you don't crit, I'll do that again. Oh, come on. Nice one. So now it's when I gave up and just fire to beat this enemy, or I'll fire to beat that enemy and then do something else. Yeah, you probably can't beat all those enemies with only the weapons that Athos gave us. Okay, you cannot rescue the black guy, which is fine. I guess those are not the units I want to give the field to. Nice sound. That doesn't make sense. Turn 5. You can go around that one, which is good. Let's make a save state. And I think what I would like to do is have you there and enemy face them and then player face them or so. 56, 15 times 2, 26. I need a little more than that. More speed and HP. So what now? I want you to go up there so you could go fight Nergal. You won't get double, right? Like 15 speed. Nice level up. I don't need it, but yeah, that's a nice level up. So this is turn 6. That's barely any damage. Like, that's so low. I'll need to rig this grid. I mean, it'll be a nice grid. Oh, I guess I don't need to. Oh, I made a mistake. This is the mistake I made. That's the reason I save state. So I should be able to make the grid from here. Okay, you can reach him with Power Blaze, that doesn't kill him. Soul Cutty does literally no damage. Lin, why are you like this? Clips, I could rig the clips. Or I could give Athos a Luna, you know? That thing, that's always a thing. You don't reach that. You reach, but like, don't do damage. What's going on with you? I could kill a smite for 23 damage, or increase my crit, crit for a crit. I mean, I would need to create like. That's not as helpful. I think I just give you the Luna. That's it. That's why I brought this free-use Luna. Oh, you don't double with Luna? That's unfortunate. I could maybe do something. Do that and rig the grid. Or do this and nah, you're not going to avoid that. The feel a smite, but that'll be like 40. You can already beat him. And just click this click again. That's because that's how it is. I can just recreate. That'll be 90 damage. No? You didn't read? Okay, now you got to see the animation and just load the save state. No? Let's try again. Also, this is turn 6, so I technically don't need to break this creek. I'll have two more turns for the turn limit. It's at 27. It's 1 in 4. It should be really quick. It should be fairly easy to get that. Like, I'm going to be quite tired of seeing this combo. You know, Link can also get some experience here, because I can use these weapons freely. At some point you'll crit with this and I'll be over. That's less experience. Will you get lucky this time? You still don't. So it seems that that's yes a crit, but not with 27, but with 55. That's unfortunate. Just work. don't want to. Can I lead 2 of them? 23, 31. I don't think Nergal moves. Can you leave? You can leave. The Durandal is also free, so... guess I'll just do this. And get rid of them on the enemy face scheme. If I'm going to do that, I can just use 4 blaze, because you can live with 4 blaze, and then we'll find another way. Like I'll find someone who can maybe do some damage with you against him, or Luna, and that's the thing. And yeah, the 23 damage. I forgot about that part. Okay, let's see. So that'll be 30, that'll be dead. That'll be no damage. Actually, you have 28, I have 28, so if I feel I smite her, she can actually do up to 20 damage, which is enough for me to beat him then with Luna. Oh, nice crit. Now I might be able to beat him with 4 blaze. Yeah, I should. So this I think was 7 turns. We had to say that line. Cozy. Alright, let me see. So I had to do this within 2 turns. Thankfully, they fully heal me for no reason, so that's amazing. Solkati does no damage, because this game is great. Like, just for 1 point, but no damage. I guess if the Japanese version has triple effectiveness, you would deal at least 12 damage. So you have 16 speed, you get slowed down by 8 points, so you'll have 16 speed. You would need to have speed double. That's 14 damage, which isn't terrible. And you can leave this. So the idea is usually like you Lunatic with Plasmite and that's it. $14, $12. What's stronger? 14, 15. I could give you this. That'll do what? 21 damage? With this it'll be 35. That'll be 47. Like, that's not enough. I guess I will increase with Plasmite some power. So that'll be 14 plus 21, that'll be 35, 35 plus 12, 47 plus 10 more, 57, so that still won't be enough because you just don't do anything. In that case, I'll just Lunatic or enemy face game. I don't need to worry about this turn limit. I don't know why I'm thinking of saving that turn when I don't need to. You don't move, by the way. If I crit with Aureola, if I crit. You have 3 tile rings. That's something I kinda forget about. You won't leave, like, this guy has the Luna weapon. That's 58. I'll just Luna you. That's it. I'll just Luna you. Not now. I'll enemy face you. We'll see about that later. Where's that other thing? That's 6,000, that's 9,000, I believe. And the spear has many more uses. Bravo has quite a few. And the warp is... Where is the warp? Oh, maybe the warp is... It warps on the convoy. I guess I'll get more experience that way. I was doing that just for fun ranks, but that doesn't matter. I'm pretty certain I won't get 5-star and I won't miss out on 4-star either. Okay, so that was the first turn here. Now I need to finish you. You get double. And you get one shot. You get double, you get one shot, you do no damage. You probably get double and also one shot. Alright then. That's great then. I could just, you know, click the Lunatic and be done with this. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll have to do. I'll have to rely on that. If I were to heal, maybe not, but I'll just do that. Because the Luna is... one use of a Luna is way less valuable than one use of an Eclipse. I'm sure of it. 90 HP. Yeah, you just need to crit this. So let's give you that Iron Source Hire again. These items are also free. So I should have used them more. Especially when I was fighting bosses. That, like, instead of dancing, maybe just use this. Or instead of, you know, just fighting the boss regularly, because I could just beat him, maybe against Sonya, I think I didn't need that, or maybe I did. Like, use the Fila Smite whenever possible. Do something. This is Cap's second unit, no damage. Anything else besides, you know, getting that crit? Too slow that gets double, too low in HP that gets one shot, gets one shot, gets one shot and double. You can do this, that's possible. It won't help me. Well, actually, no. do you get experience from this? You don't get experience from that enemy. Good to know. Okay, please create. Now, let's try again. You don't get experience, so this is pointless. No need to do that part. I haven't checked this combat, because before I was attacking with Hector. Oh, nice. Okay, 1 hour and 23. I mean, those are 9 turns, so that's fair, you know. And a lot of save states and retreats. I mean, a lot. And I have done what? 1 here, and like 2 with Lucius, 1 with Lynn, so that'll be 4. Maybe I have done 5 somewhere else. If you don't care about the turn limit, you can do it. And I think I have 1 more turn to spare on the previous app, so like I could maybe have just take my time a little more. It's not a problem. It's just like I just didn't feel like it, I guess. I just thought that would be the best outcome on that moment. So this story is unescapable. You had to go also at that pace, which is quite unfortunate. We'll watch that. I could talk about more or less what I could have done better or what I could not have. There's also the credits. So yeah, this map. You do get like 5 weapons that are free to use even for fun ranks, so that's plenty. Despite that, Soulcat is quite bad against the bosses, it still works a little. Like maybe I should send her to face the mages. And I still have many more uses of Manicati, so I probably should not have commanded that. Like, she still had bows to fight with. And I could have commanded something that has value, but like, again, just 1 weapon. I think I'm pretty far away from 5-star in fun ranks. Like, I probably have maybe like 100,000 more than 4 stars and 100,000 less than 5 stars. Like, that might be where I am right now. Which kinda makes sense, because that might be more or less like if I have gotten the stat boosters, all the stat boosters, all the promotion items that I could maybe have also missed, I would probably have reached 5-star in farm ranks. And another thing that I could use to that I could have done to save some funds, and it would have also been helpful, is that early on, where I didn't care about farm ranks, I was kind of like use men with Priscilla right after I beat the boss. Like on turns where I was just going to cease, I was using heal, so I was actually wasting those uses both for farm ranks and for general playstyle, because I could have have more heal instead of running really low in saves. Back when I was on Genesis, I could maybe have gotten like 5, maybe 10, who knows if 15 more uses. And that would have made some maps easier. Like I was scared many times about running low on that, and like I didn't want to heal because I could need the healing later. Yes, that would have been fixed. Also, I was doing that, and probably some other things like cheap experience against generic enemies I passed through when I passed by when I was going to cease. I should not be doing that. I thought because I was playing with tactics that I thought because I was playing with the tactic ranks in mind, I thought I could afford myself to use more weapons because I would be playing less turns than usual. So I thought I would have more weapons than on my first attempt, and I could have used that. And well, I did beat the map. I did beat the game with all the weapons I have. I think I stopped doing that also mid-game or so. But yeah, that's a thing. Like I was trying to do that so I could get more experience and my units become better, because by playing with the turn limits in mind, I couldn't get to boss abuse a little if like I was doing maybe on my first attempt. So every point of experience I could get from generic enemies kinda matter. Even then, I still got 1-star on experience to prove how bad that is. Like, I will say that again, you should not need to deploy units you're not going to deploy on every map just to get that. Like, being forced to change units is not a good strategy. It's just not. So those ranks it just doesn't work. Like, you're not making use of the experience of a unit if you just don't deploy it. So what would be the point of maximizing experience if then you're not going to maximize their use? And back to what I could have improved and what I could not have. I was training Fiora and then I fenced her. The reason I had on my notes from my first playthrough that it would have been better to train a flyer, because I also did not do that there. But there I just, didn't give any experience to a flyer. And it still worked. And I think that was better on my first attempt, because using that flyer, that extra unit, I think that's one of the reasons I was running low on swords and lances and javelins probably as well, because I was just using one more unit from lances, so the units that were using lances had to use swords for knights more often, and that made me run out of those items sooner than it might have happened back then. Like, back on my first playthrough, I seem to remember like having a full iron sword against the first time you face Kizuna, and use that iron sword against those snipers to grind experience. That's not a thing I was able to do here. Like, I didn't have that iron sword at all. Then again, on my first attempt also I had a much better Zane, so I might have been able to save more weapons thanks to that extra strength. My Zane, I might have been able to still use him. It's just he got strength screwed from limb mode and he did not promote at level 20, so his strength was not great and Lowen surpassed that eventually. Not only that, like, his strength was not that high. He was low enough to the point that even Marcus had more strength when Marcus joined, and he was still having more strength than Zane. In fact, I think Marcus ended up having 17 strength and Zane 16, so at the end of the game, Marcus had more strength. So yeah, like, and that's what happens when you play with a time limit and you don't play maybe exactly well, because I did keep on limo some experience to Farina. Maybe I could have avoided that and get more experience with Zane. And that would have been helpful. Like, that could actually have let Zane maybe get 1-2 more levels. Which, I mean, he got strength screw by 2 points, so 2 more levels would at most make him at par. And yeah, just don't get a strength screw Zane. What else? Back on my first playthrough, I did use Sarah on Air. I do still believe using Priscilla and Lucius was a better choice, because force utility on a healer and getting to use light, even saving the animatones for playing later, I still believe that was better. I was never running low on those ones, and I still had 2, like maybe around 40 uses on Nino or in the convoy. So technically you could maybe still use Air and Lucius and Pen and be fine, which would have maybe improved a little this playthrough, as I would have gotten 1 more unit to fight with. Though you should not promote there, because probably he's not worth it by the time you get Pen. But the idea of training Priscilla would have done better. Also, if you're training Priscilla, maybe unless you're playing with tactics, just early promote her and let her be able to do some 2 damage, and that would be a different way to use those extra tomes instead of using them on Air. Also, using, having that extra combat unit could also have helped me not waste that many swords, nor lances, nor axes, which would really have been helpful, because those are the reasons those maps sometimes take longer, like not being able to enemy face most enemies. But then again, usually you don't one round them. I mean, yeah, some unpromoted enemies you may able to, but like it was using low end. They low end tends to not double them, so the only enemies that actually I was maybe able to one round with javelins or hand axes would have been mages and archers, but like mercenaries, I probably won't double them. Harmonites, they probably live 2 hits. Oh, those are the turns. I hope you were paying attention because I wasn't. All turns should be... Okay, I did this 415 turns, that's fine. That's including lean mode. That probably including lean mode, which might have taken me 60 or 80 turns. 83 turns maybe it was. So that would be like 320 something. We'll have to check. But as mentioned, I'm pretty certain I did follow the turn limit for every single map from Hector. So I should be able to get 5-star in tactics. I was seeing that. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to be really mad because I'm pretty certain I made it to that point. Also, those paralogues, the different versions, Kenneth Yerme and Linus Lloyd, I did make sure that my turn limit in which I beat that was shorter, was smaller than the turn limit was smaller than the lowest turn limit between those 2 versions, so that should not be an issue. You got 1 kill. I guess this might still take into account limo. Maybe. I'm not sure, because probably Dorcas did some fight there. Maybe you actually got a kill. Maybe, I mean, you were force deploy on some maps, so it's possible. The losses, yes, don't really matter because I'm save stating, so, or soft resetting, which might not count them. Like only if you suspend, it might count them. So yeah, I still think not using Eric is good. It's good. You still save weapons. It's just I still have that. I still have some weapons. So if you don't really care about turn limits nor anything like that, you could maybe train another anima user like Priscilla, have promote her and do some combat. Even if it is barely any combat, she might be able to help you. Maybe, just maybe. Like, it's hard to say when I just didn't use that and still beat the game. It's really hard to argue that a unit could do combat when I just beat the game without that. I guess Saint did not lose. I mean, okay, this might not be true, but yeah, probably you didn't. Like, you weren't bad. It wasn't facing too many enemies. You usually one round them on player phase. Like, that's one thing. My Saint, I'm not sure if that was average or not, but my Saint was still faster than Lowen and faster than Marcus. So there's that. He was still the fastest choice. I do think I deployed him on some maps just because he could double some enemies that the other couldn't. Like Isadora's map, I believe that's a map where I deployed him over those two, or at least send him to be the boss for that reason. And I do remember that 19XX, I did not double that boss because I was 1 point short with Marcus, so Zane would have done it. I guess now that we're talking about Zane, we should maybe consider how bad this would be if you weren't doing lane mode. So essentially, Zane and Lin were the only units that really matter from lane mode. Training Lin at base, that'll be hard. Like, I think I got thanks to using lane mode at level 15 lane. And let me check, but I think I heard she joins at level 4 if you don't do lane mode, so that's 9 more levels you would need to give her to get each map. And that'll be really hard. Again, if you don't care about turn limits, that's not that hard, like at all. Yes, boss abuse probably. Yeah, it seems she joins level 4 if you don't do lane mode. But yeah, if you don't care about turn limit, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. If you care about turn limit, that'll be hard. Like, actually hard. But for Zane, it is more or less. I mean, I got an strength percent, but like, I know you would get one better, but the point is to see how bad it would be without him. And I could say from this playthrough that I probably could have done it without him. And in fact, if I wasn't doing lane mode, I probably would not have trained both Zane and Lowen. I would just train Lowen, which means that I would have saved weapon uses from swords and lances from training him, which would have made it easier to train Fiora and Lowen. Also, that would be one less deployment slot, one less unit to deploy, so they would be deployed maybe on some more chapters. Are you serious? You got 69 wins? Fen? That's Fen. Like, don't confuse this. Fen is the one who got 69 wins. Luis got 1 win. That one is from Stella map. I think I found around an enemy there. Maybe. You only got 22. I also, because of the turn limits and that, you barely get any supports. I managed to get a support with Hector. That's something. And I got, besides that, I think I only got Harken Lowen C support and Lowen Eligood C support. Jafar is, yes, I didn't find a reason to deploy him because assassins don't get the crit bonuses and Harken was better and he had more strength, which is usually what I needed against most bosses because I could still quad them with the Bracer, so I didn't need that, and Silencer is quite useless. Like, I'm not sure if Silencer is like half crit and it's just you get that crit chance and then half of the time it's an insta kill, half of the time it's not. So it's not increasing your chances. Or maybe it is, like, I'm not sure if it is a thing separately or if just that half that time you get one thing and half the time you don't. I mean, they do not stack, so I assume that they're more or less like that, but they could be like Awakening where there's the order of doing a crit and then that, or doing that and then a crit. I don't remember in which map I lost him. I do know I reset for him. He hasn't died on a clear attempt. So I lost Lee more times than Ellwood. I mean, I guess I used Lee more times than Ellwood. Promoting Ellwood, based on this playthrough, then again, I used one more Lance unit Fiora than I did on my previous attempt. But yeah, based on that, like, I'm not sure if Ellwood's worth promoting him just for the final map, because even without the farm ranks into account, you just don't have that many swords nor lances. Yeah, you'll get that Durandal, but like, if you take that into account, we're talking about promoting him, spending 20,000 gold to have better performance with that Durandal, and if you don't care about town ranks, town limits, you could just use the Regal Blade with a different sword unit, like Harken. And yes, you wouldn't need Durandal. Like, I actually, on my first attempt, I didn't know about farm ranks, so I did the opposite within this. Instead of using the endgame weapons that are for free value, I used the other ones. Alright, that's about it for the end. Now we should check battle history. This is Lin Harmo, which is the one we've done. We don't have 5-star on tactics because I had to do the news level up. I wasn't going to do that video tanking. That just makes no sense. And yep, we got it. So that's A rank, 5-star tactics, survival, 4-star defense, 1 experience, and 1 in combat. And I got A rank with 800,000, 24,257 gold. Okay, based on Cernus Forest, I think it says that the assets for 5-star in farm ranks are 800,000, 47,000. 847,000 gold. I think that's what it says on Cernus Forest. What is this telling me? This is telling me that I was free stat booster short of getting. I was free stat booster short of me getting 5-star in farm ranks. I'm most certainly sure I missed more than 3 stat boosters, because I missed out on the speed wins from Sonia's map. Let me check. I miss out on that. I miss out on the body ring from that map. I think I might have missed out on that hero crest from this map as well. So that's 10,000 gold and 6,000. That's 16,000 gold, and the speed win 24,000 gold. So those 3 items. The body ring, I could have gotten it because I did wait. There was attempts for me to try and getting that. So with RNGs, I could have done it. Probably I could also have gotten that hero crest, I think. Or maybe I did get that, I'm not entirely sure. But there's probably some other stat boosters I missed. Yeah, I remember now. 19XX. Where is it? Where is 19XX? So on 19XX, I miss out on that on a talisman. And this talisman, I could have gotten it just by spend 2 turns. It was easy just to do that. And I probably had 2 turns available based on more or less how I did this. I'm pretty certain I still have at least 2 or 3 turns available. I'm not sure if you have seen the turn limits and such, you can probably know if I had boosts or not, but I think I had them. So that would have been one stat booster. That other stat booster is Sonia's map. I don't know how would I have gotten that one. Maybe there was a way. That's another stat booster. And then there's the body ring from this map, and who knows which other one. The thing is, yes, this probably means that it is possible to get 5-star in farm ranks even with this challenge. Then again, having 4-star is enough. I got A rank, and also I didn't spend money on anything and didn't get 5 stars, so that's the game's fault. The farm ranks is just trash because don't spend any money, you still don't get 5-star. That's just bad. As for experience goes, no idea. The only thing I could say is that maybe if you had a wrong flag that you could apply some things, maybe try this. You could try with a 100% strength growth, and maybe that'll be helpful enough. Only you could apply with a 100% growth patch on every stat, but just strength might be enough for you to maybe try for a rank round with this. I don't really care about rank ranks on this. On my notes I have written that I like to see an LTC, and I believe that seeing an LTC of this challenge might be more interesting, because that would goes to prove how many javelins, how many one-to-range weapons can you actually need to still LTC this, and if that takes more turns or not than a regular LTC of the game. That would be more interesting than just, you know, trying to maximize experience and deploy units you didn't want to. So for people who's seeing this, and if there's by any chance someone who's skillful enough to do any of this, if he wants to, please just link this video or link anything or do a post, any sort of way that could maybe help me know that you are doing that, just so I could watch that. And mainly the LTC. I care more about the LTC than the rank. And yeah, I let me take a screenshot of this, because I'm not sure if I have done that yet or not. And that's going to be the end of this challenge. I'll say that again because I think I forgot. I did not care about farm ranks back when I began this challenge. I just didn't want to use any stat booster because I wanted to see how my units would perform with that. I just wanted to do the turn limit and no stat boosters. Everything else just more or less goes with how I went, and only around mid game I tried going for the farm ranks, at least on 4 stars for the overall A, because you get barely A rank with this. And yep, I hope you enjoy it. I know this video is long, it's almost 2 hours, so I'm going to end the video right now. We'll see you maybe on another game with the same challenge or with another challenge. Until next time, bye!